The leader of the tribe put a poison curse on you. You cannot cure the poison unless you defeat the one who did this to you.
Hope you guys are actually showing me something. Wow, that tree is pretty fucking huge.
Did you see the Tree of Life?
It's beautiful.
Its roots reach down into the Twilight World. If it dies, mankind will become nothing more than a hollow shell. Here, take this with you, and tear down the curses of the dead.
So die! Die in the heart of my homeland! Die in the shadow of the ever-living Tree of Life! I am willing to help you stop Victor. Here, take this flask. It's filled with my tears, which are nothing but dust. The dust of the dead. If you attacked Victor as you are now, he would strike you down without batting an eyelid. But when this dust is applied to a garment, it becomes as if it were a shield.
Okay, everybody, I'm back. That was a very, very long break. I don't remember what I'm doing. So give me a second to get acclimated here. Alright, y'all. I watched a little bit of the, oh, this is gonna be tough. The controls, though. I watched a little bit of the last scene, which, you know, obviously you guys saw in a second. I'm supposed to take the beautiful black woman's tears, put it on a dress, and then use it to go inside.
Hello. You look puzzled. Perhaps I can help you on your quest.
Yes, you can.
I would appreciate the help.
What do you want to know?
Well, this'll help.
Tell me about the Knight of the Blade.
When the Doge began to abuse his power, which was almost immediately after he was elected, brave people rose to stand against him. After all, Venice was always a city of the free, and the people were unwilling to surrender their liberties without a fight. Things went well, and the resistance grew stronger, until the Doge found new allies. You know them. One by one, the resistance was picked off, until there were only a tiny fraction remaining. One of them, a woman named Leora, tried to save what was left of the resistance by luring them into a trap. Victor had promised to spare them their lives if Leora would turn them in. But inevitably, he broke his promise. On the night of the Blade, the resistance was slaughtered in a dark place below the city. And that was the bitter end of what was once a free and proud city.
Nice.
How did the princess become undead?
Victor selected his accomplices carefully. One to control politics and the citizens. That was the Doge. One to scare and threaten the merchant lords. That was Hector. One to silently remove anyone who might be a threat. That was the assassins. And one full with youthful energy to hunt down and kill any that might still stand. That was Chiamaka. Do you know how to summon demons? First, you need to protect yourself. You draw circles on the ground around you, and then light some candles. A very difficult ritual to perform.
Seems pretty easy to me.
You whisper an enchantment to protect yourself from harm. Normally what follows is the spell to call the demon. But Victor and his 4 allies didn't. They drew daggers, and they killed themselves while they were inside the protective circle. Do you understand what this means? Nobody had ever done such a stupid thing. But Victor knew what he was doing. After decades of study, he found a tiny gap in the cosmic rules and abused it. They were now dead, yet could not be touched by death. undead. Death was not responsible for them anymore. No one was. At least, that's what they thought. That was before they found out about you.
Do you know the secret of the Black Grimoire?
I cannot tell you much about it for your own protection. Anyone who knows the full story inevitably loses their wit. Do you see the roots reach down into the Twilight World? And below that is another world. A place that's called the Abyss. From the Abyss, the Black Grimoire rose and found its way into our world. And as long as even a shadow of it remains in our world, we are in great danger. Demons from the other world can sense it, smell it. That is why Victor summoned them. You will have met them, and might even heard people call them lectors. For they were bred only for one purpose: to search for supernatural writings.
Farewell.
She's like, your story is very interesting, but I'm done. The hell is he doing? Anyway, let's go ahead, head back, get that stupid dress.
I've been expecting you.
Can you take me back to Venice?
I can, and I will. Let's get on board the legendary Dark Ship.
Here we go. She can go into the realm just by falling asleep now? That's pretty sweet. What's up, Dot?
You did not need my hand this time.
I feared I would miss another conversation with you.
You came so far, and yet you couldn't prevent Victor from getting his hands on the book.
He didn't take it. The book was destroyed. I burnt it myself.
But don't you see? That book couldn't be destroyed by the most ferocious fire on this earth. All you did was erase its physical form. The Black Grimoire has a soul, and that soul lives on in the Twilight World.
Sure.
So all Victor needs to do now is reach into the Twilight World.
And seize the words from there. If he finds a way to order them and to perform the final ritual, his hunger and corruption will consume you all.
I'll just have to beat him to it.
You have done well so far. I will help you as much as I can.
Certainly didn't want to help me that much, telling me that the Grimoire has a soul after I went through all that trouble to get a hold of it and incinerate it, right? And all of a sudden he's like, you didn't do it. It sounds like you knew, so what the hell? There we go.
I'm no longer your tool. I have my own goals.
No matter how things go from here, this will be the last time we meet. In this world, at least. I wouldn't be honest if I didn't say that I enjoyed our conversations.
What two choices are this? I did not enjoy them, so you do feel for me?
Will you admit that you have feelings for me after all?
If I did, would it comfort you?
Yeah.
It would, Father.
You have earned my respect. That is all I shall say.
It's more than I'd ever expected from you.
There is no time to spare. You must enter the lair of evil and defeat the undead Archon. Be strong, my daughter.
He's kind of a dick, isn't he? Whatever, I think I need to go back to my faculty.
No offense meant, my dear Victor, but it is getting a bit deserted in this palace, and we still haven't found out who she really is.
It doesn't matter anymore. The Black Grimoire. It's been burnt.
I guess we can kiss our eternal power goodbye then, my undead friend.
You really are more stupid than you look, aren't you? All the time I've spent searching for this book, but I never knew where to look.
Ah, you should search no more, my friend, for the book is gone for good.
You fool. Don't you see? The Black Grimoire cannot be destroyed. It's not from this world, so it can't die in this world.
Geez,
either.
that thing's cut a
Venetica
little low.
burnt it. So now its spirit shines like a beacon in the Twilight world. And now that I know where to look, that book will be mine.
You want to take the book from the Twilight world?
Not exactly. It needs to be read from the Twilight world. A very painful process, and slow, but it can be done. Speaking of which, my doge, I trust that you have received a proper education, including the power of reading the written word.
Of course I do. Why do you ask?
Wonderful. Most wonderful. It seems I was misguided. You're not entirely useless to me.
What did you mean by painful?
Yeah, his robes were cut a little low. I was expecting his his crotch hair to kind of peek through there. I guess he's got to trim it a lot, huh? All right, we're back in Venice. That was a nice little day trip, wasn't it? Well, let's see if I can get some more stuff and figure out where I'm supposed to go now. Because, I mean, I kind of enjoyed this game, you know, for all its flaws and everything. It's pretty decent game, but I'm ready to shut it down like Chef Gordon Ramsay. I'm done with pushing the continue button over and over, or the pause button, meaning the big main menu, and it should be the opposite. And I'm done with not being able to strike people with X, which is my most accessible button, and roll with A instead of the opposite. But anyway, handle this. Ah, jeez. First, let's go ahead and handle the Harness of St. Anthony. That should be the end of that quest, like, completely. And we'll have to, they'll probably just pat me on the back and be like, I love you so much now because you know how to deal with the rage in your heart. And then they'll send me on my way. So let's go ahead and finish that quest. I'll see you guys over there. The fuck? Excuse me.
Hey, hey, hey! What's happening over there?
Move it! Go and look!
Beating this shit out of some stone birds, son. Well, at least I got the pale heart. I guess now we're supposed to go looking for him? Sure, whatever. Suppose there's more. You're another one, aren't you? Why didn't it grab it? Thank you. Okay, so I guess I'm going after the pale hearts now. They're just popping up out of nowhere. Are there any more? Hey, it sounds like I'm gonna have to look up where they are. Alright, y'all. It says that there's a lion in the Eastern Villa, which I remember seeing. It's in the garden, but I don't remember it waking up on me. So let's go and check out, see if it does. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that means I got enough spirit energy to do something. So let's go with that. I'll take it. Alright, on to the next thing. We got 3? We got 4, right? Let me look. Ah, boo. Oh, I should just bring them over there. Let's see how many I actually do have. Okay, I have 3. Alright. 4. It says in the outer city, garden outside the Hooded Wings Guild. Okay. Alright, here we are. There's the lion. So we got enough spirit energy to start it up. Let's go. Good night, Gracie. You know what? Since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the thing. Turn in St. Anthony's shield or whatever.
That looks good.
All right, you guys, here we are. Ouch.
I hope things are going well with your assignment.
The harness of St. Anthony.
Ah, the harness itself. Finally. All 4 items are united again, and those behind St. Anthony's death have found their justice by the blade. Today is a wonderful day, and long will it be remembered. We will place it where it belongs, next to the others on St. Anthony's sarcophagus. Here, take your reward. You deserve it. Finally, you've brought peace to St. Anthony's soul. Look! St. Anthony awakes!
St. Anthony, he awakes!
You scum.
My lord,
you traitors.
What do you mean?
You changed my rules. You allow for mercy.
The blade! It's complete again!
You need to die. All of you, die.
Well, whatever. No good deed goes unpunished, though, for sure. There we go. That was lame. Ha! Alright, well, so much for that.
I don't know.
What did we do? Oh, what did we do? We changed the rules and paid the price. How can we go on?
Maybe it's time to find your own, new way.
Maybe you're right. Maybe things have changed over the centuries. Maybe it is time for a change. St. Anthony was always our idol, and he always will be. But were he alive today, I'm sure he'd agree with our new way. Thank you for opening our eyes. You did more for the Order than we could ever have hoped for. We will always be there if you need us. Please, do me one last favor.
Sure.
Take the blade of St. Anthony. You are the only one worthy.
Okay. Alright, so we got that quest done. That was a little weird ending. You kind of get the feeling after you collected about 3 or 4 that he was going to rise up and do something, but I didn't know he was going to be a dickhole about it. Thanks for reviving me. Now I can kill you all. It's like, okay, you're welcome, first of all. Maybe they don't say thank you in Venice, but everybody else seems very appreciative after I do all that work. Anyway, back to the other quest. Alright, it says in the Arsenal District, beyond Dr. Gregorius's house and Dominicus's trading post along Shade Street, east where Shade Street ends, there's a stone lion on a pillar. Alright. So, this is, Dr. Gregorius' house in the trading post. This is Shade Street. So I guess we're supposed to keep going and see if we can find a... There it is. Here we go, bitch. You little bitch. About to say there was a button to take everything without doing whatever. Alright, where's the next place? Alright, it says from the Skullbreak Tavern, walk down the bridge to the first landing where there are 2 doors and a Nexus portal. The left door, not the portal, is a dock worker room which has a Nexus portal. Enter that portal, go down the winding stairs, and out a door into a wide bridge. The stone gargoyle was right above the door and will soon drop or right on top of Scarlet. Behind or right on top of Scarlet. Okay, so let's go all the way up to the thing then. Give me a second. Okay. This is the left door. I can hear it talking to me. There we go. Alright. Go down the winding stairs, out the door, into the wide bridge. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So much for you. Oh, more of you. Two for one. Alright, is that it? It's so weird. to the right above the door and will soon drop down on Scarlet. Okay. Goodness, really? Oh. Find a special lookout point. Yay. Gotta love those achievements, y'all. Alright, y'all. It says I gotta go underneath the catacombs and go to a platform that can only be reached through the catacombs, so I'm hoping this is it. And once I finish this, I'm gonna head back to what's-her-face's place. See what's going on. Is he up there? There he is. Why are you running away from me, though? Thought you wanted... You turned into a lion? What the hell was that all about? The fuck? Alright, let me head on back. Okay. See a Nexus portal. I heard noises, so I'm going to the Nexus portal. I don't know what's here though, other than animals to fight. Jeez, I gotta go through a lot of them, huh? Put us in the catacombs, whatever. That was lame. Never mind then. Oh, that was so fucking cheap. Did you guys see that? Nexus took me into the catacombs and then wouldn't let me get back. That's bullshit. Now I gotta go all the way back up there. Alright, we're right in front of this lady's place, but I hear the noise of a Nexus portal, so I'm gonna go in here first. Give her the pale hearts. See if that resolves my issue, because I think I gave her one already.
Welcome to my store of occult items.
I have some pale hearts for you.
How many pale hearts do you have for me?
I have 7 pale hearts for you.
Wonderful. I only need 1 more.
Seriously, did I not get a pale heart from the Whatever.
See you later.